Do you know that joy and happiness is only achieved with moderation? With whatever you do, it has to be moderation. And this is related to your health of your mind, body, and soul. It's not to scandalize you, but it is Easter. You ought to eat something good, chocolate cake. I always emphasize no sugar, but it's important for you to also to give way to the body, because the body can only give you joy if you do it with tender care and with moderation on all things that you do. For example, Easter is here. It has to be joy. Joy not from the body, but something joyful related to our love for God. Letitia is what you call the joy of the body, carnal joy. Gaudium, which is joy, the real joy that Jesus brought us during the resurrection, is what we need. But how do we balance the joy that we can achieve in our soul with the body? Because the body will always rebel. You have to take care of the body. That is reason why give a little bit of a reward, not compromising the rebelling attitude of the body. These are the dopamine reward system that we need to know. The key structures, nucleus accumbens, is pleasure and motivation. The ventral tegmental area is a dopamine release. The prefrontal cortex decides you can do this you can do this just for now. When you eat dessert or scroll the social media and even achieve something like, I won a prize, the dopamine spikes. Then the brain says, do that again. But if you have a good prefrontal cortex, which is achieved by regular guided breathing and meditation that we always talk about, especially the meditation on unconditional love of Christ, because He loved us through His passion, and now He resurrected, you will have a good, intact prefrontal cortex that will tell the other structure of the brain, the nucleus accumbens, the ventral tegmental area, to say, hang on a second, brother, we have to moderate. This piece of yema that I got from Spain was from a big box, but slice it up and share with the family and friends. In that way, you can control your impulse of eating it. But we need to do it with discipline. Do the Catholic Church way of saying, fast during Fridays in honor of His passion, and on Wednesdays for the betrayal of Judas. We have to remember this all our life. Reward your body with something good. As I said, Letitia, it needs to be satisfied. Otherwise, it will rebel. In moderation, it restores stable energy, especially with the fiber. It normalizes the hunger signaling such that in a proper time and a proper rhythm of the day, you're able to say, I really need to eat, not just I want to get something just out of the blue. It helps also healthy dopamine response. So that is sugar. Exercise, the same. You need moderation. You cannot exhaust your body, because when you exhaust your body, it responds with the stress. The cortisol level goes up. That is the reason why heavy exercise like the marathon running or triathlon can lead you to some kind of disorder in your system. It actually decreases your heart rate variability, which is associated with cortisol level increase, which is a stress hormone. That is the reason why the physique of those marathon runners have lean muscle, but they have big pouch belly. Think about that. Now you choose which one would you prefer. Moderate exercise, on the other hand, improves mood because it increases serotonin and BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor. That is the reason why our brothers and sisters in the cloister monastery, and they're the epitome of prayer, but we always refer them in our prayer life. But they have a balanced life. They work, they think about Jesus whole day, but they pray with a community on certain time. The same with us. As Catholics, I pray at least 7 times. Morning prayer, Angelus, Holy Mass, the Rosary, Bible reading, examination of conscience, and of course, meditation through the day. This is how we need life. We need to weave our prayer life of our daily life. We are modern contemplatives in the midst of the world. This is what Saint Jose Maria Escrivá was telling us. We don't have to go to the monastery. We can be saints in the midst of the world. Be an athlete, an artist, a doctor, a farmer, professor. This is the new way of being a saint. Moderation in many different things. You cannot be so strict, no sugar at all, or exercise whole day, or pray whole day. Living life like this with a balance, always in moderation, will give you Gaudium. Gaudium, which is the message of Jesus during resurrection. It is not letitia, which is the happiness of the carnal happiness. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel, because there will be more videos relating to this topic about medicine and faith. Living a normal life and living a prayerful life can be lived together in harmony. This is Dr. Raul Enad from Cadenza Medical Clinic. Happy Resurrection. Gaudium Compache.